Well, hello and welcome to Saturday Night Karaoke. My name is Chuck Tomasi, all the way from sunny Phoenix, Arizona, and I am here to bring you another week of, let's just call it attempted karaoke. How's that? I am not a professional singer. I am a content creator. Well, that makes it sound like I'm denying something, doesn't it? No, that's really what I do for my job. I do videos, live streams, blogs. I am a software guy, and I am a senior developer evangelist. So that means I get to build creative applications like the karaoke app that you'll see tonight and share that with our customers to get the developers inspired, get people ideas of things they can do with our software platform that is outside the scope of normal, well, what you might call boring business stuff. But hey, if you are a boring business stuff kind of person, I have an idea for you. I am going to just hit a couple of screen buttons here, and that will get us ready for the next segment as we come up. The software that I use for this was built, as I mentioned, on our own platform, on the Now platform. I work for a company called ServiceNow. So if you have business processes that need digitizing, well, have I got a story for you? We can help you with that. Oh, okay. You have been warned tonight. I am not a professional singer, but I am taking requests. Haven't had any requests in quite a while, so whether you want to put them in the chat, if you're watching live or if you're watching later, go ahead, put down some songs that you might want to hear, and if they're within my realm of possibility, I will get to those. If you want, you can also use this app to go to bit.ly/sn-sing, create an account. It's free. You can either enter your name and email and all that stuff, or you can log in with a Google account, and that will take care of everything for you. And then go to the room when it says party, join the party, VBBF, enter that code, and that will take you to my request list, my list of favorites, and you will see what other people are requesting. I've got a lot with 2s on them. We need somebody to break the tie. So get in there, vote for one of those songs. You could just put a plus right there and request it, and that will bump it up to a 3, or you can go through my favorites and search and see if anything is to your liking and add it to the queue. There's lots and lots of songs in there. People have already added things to the queue. The little white circle number says how many requests have already been made. So now that you know how to figure that out. All right, we have a number of things to get going on this. I noticed the camera's a little lower this week, so it's cutting off my head as I get close. Maybe I should just crouch down and see how that's going. A little bit of news to catch you up. It's been a busy week. We did get some of the studio equipment starting to show up. I've got some lights. I got the camera. I did not get a tripod. Darn it. So I got this beautiful new digital camera with a big, beautiful lens ready to go. But without a tripod, it's not going to do me much. So we'll hang on for that. Hopefully that'll come soon. There's some other things that are still on back order that I am eagerly awaiting, like the little stud bolts to let me mount the new lights. I got nice lights, but I don't have anywhere to mount them. So we're going to do a little experimentation when that comes in. Earlier today, we had an interview with Noah, let me see if I remember the name, Averbach-Katz. He was one of the actors on the 3rd season of Star Trek Discovery. He's married to Mary Wiseman, who is a regular recurring character on all 3 seasons. And he played the Blue Andorian by the name of Rin. So Craig Stepp and Clinton Alvord and I, as part of our Topic is Trek podcast, if you want to check that out, go over to the Topic is Trek.com and give that a listen if you're a Star Trek fan, as I am. A wonderful discussion. That will be coming out this week, so look forward to that. We've also got some more interviews and shows in the pipeline. I'll also be appearing on a couple other podcasts. I'll get you that information when I have them. One of them is supposed to be recording on Monday night, so about 48 hours from now. I will be talking with a friend and colleague of mine in Australia on a podcast called Between the Functions. So look forward to that. That is going to be interesting. I've listened to the first half dozen or so episodes that he's come out with, and it can go any which direction. And we'll see how I do with those Australian terms that he unleashes on me. I think that's it for the news. We got, I I was still chasing some bugs in the audio equipment. Fortunately, I think it held up last week, but during the week I was getting a loose connection, and I think I chased that down last night while Donna and I were practicing or pretending or trying out different songs last night. So we should be good to go. Before we get into our first song, let's give you your first trivia question. Hello, Glenn Stevens. Hello, Clinton. Mike is online, and Glenn says, do you sleep? Yes, I take a nap during the middle of the day. My lunch hour is a nap. Happy weekend, Mary. Great to see everybody out there. Smiley faces and all kinds of things, people reacting. Thank you very much for that. Let's put this away, so we will clear the title. And trivia question. This one should be an easy one. I know last week's were a little tougher because they were set further back than most of our viewers and listeners do. But hey, if you don't know, you can always guess, right? Put your answers in the chat if you're watching live. I will give you the answer right after this song. The question is multiple choice. Who was rocketed to superstardom in 1998 by the hit single Baby One More Time? Was it Madonna, Beyonce, Britney Spears, or Christina Aguilera? Okay, there you go. Who was rocketed to superstardom in 1998 by the hit single Baby One More Time? While you're thinking about that or Googling it, okay, you can always do that. I'm not going to stop you. I'm going to go on to our first song. I suppose we better get the right camera angle up here. We're going to do a little David Bowie tonight. We're going to get some madness. I think this is an 80s night. Well, pretty close. I don't remember when Air Supply had All Out of Love, but we'll close with Bryan Adams' Summer of 69. So a lot of fun. We did some of those last night and said, that'll do. That'll do. So let's get started with a click there. This will make you dance. Hello, Carrie. Let's dance. Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. Let's dance to the song they're playing on the radio. Let's sway while colored lights up your face. To an empty space. If you say run, I'll run with you. And if you say hide, we'll hide. Because my love for you would break my heart in two. You should fall into my arms, tremble like a flower. Let's dance. Thanks, Glenn. I tried. Let's dance. For fear your grace should fall. And if you say run, I'll run with you. And if you say hide, we'll hide. Because my love for you will break my heart in two. If you should fall into my arms, tremble get up and dance. Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. Under the moonlight, the serious moonlight. Let's sway. Let's sway. Let's dance, let's dance, let's dance, let's dance, let's dance. Well, thank you very much. What'd you think of that? Oh, I don't have the right thing up on the mixer, but let's cancel that. There was an opinion in there. I pressed a button and nothing happened. That'll teach me. There's more to be done here. All right, we'll check that off. And the answer to your trivia question is, who was rocketed to superstardom in 1998 by the hit single Baby One More Time? The answer, of course, is Britney Spears. Baby One More Time was Britney Spears' first hit. The album sold over 13 million copies in the U.S. and rocketed Britney to superstardom. And that's all she wrote on that. Looking at the birthday calendar for our friends and family, we have quite a few this week, so hang on. Refill your drink if you have to. Today, Saturday, January 23rd, is Keith Lane right here in Phoenix, Kathy Spurgeon Luke, and Chris Moody. Tomorrow, Cynthia Fry and Darlene Phelps. Happy birthday on Monday the 25th to Marina Fontaine. She's one of our Dragon Con parade group. She's our Leela. So if you look at my Facebook banner page, banner image, she's second from the left. She's the one with the Cyclops eye. That's Marina. Well, not in real life, she doesn't have a Cyclops eye. That's her costume, her cosplay for the parade. Also on Monday, Sasha St. John, my niece, Michaela Tomasi. Don't ask me how old. It'll make me feel old. I'll just say older than my youngest child. Tom Skoog, classmate. Mike Dell, and my partner in podcasting for over 15 years. Coming up on 16. Technorama, the topic is Trek. Mentioned it this morning. Craig Stepp, happy birthday to you, buddy. Probably wouldn't be doing any of this nonsense without you. Tuesday the 26th, Will Shattuck. Will from California. No, Will the computer guy. He used to call into the podcast all the time. And Mark from Memphis, or Mark in Memphis, on the 27th. Another podcast listener. Classmate Ken Berman on the 28th. The 29th, four birthdays. Isaac Canonez from the karate school. Colin Earl, my brother-in-law's wife, Fawn. And a long time, probably one of my longest, oldest friends, Steve Gingrass. I think it was first grade or something when we met, so that goes to the Wayback Machine. I think that qualifies us for the half-century mark. I'll be talking to him in about a week, which is about right because his birthday's on Friday. Happy birthday to all of you. If it is your birthday this week and I just, for whatever reason, didn't call it out because you didn't publish it on Facebook, whatever, couldn't find it in Wikipedia, happy birthday to you. Wish you all the best, and good week to you. Congratulations for making it around the sun one more time. Let's do it again. Only let's not have that repeat that we did last year. This is about the time of year when all this nonsense started. So don't do that again. Don't do that again. We'll keep doing Saturday Night Karaoke again. Maybe we'll still be doing this in a year, God willing. And I miss you all. Let's get into the second song then. We've done the birthdays. Anything to read on here? Happy birthday, Craig. We got a ding, a woot. We got sound effects going on in the chat. I can't read this. Sounds like I'm being censored or something. Let's go on to second song. That's not the second song. I don't know how these got out of order. We always do a slow song second. Okay, it's couple skate. Couples only on the floor. We'll get that other song in a sec. I'm lying alone with my head on the phone, thinking of you till it hurts. I know you hurt too, but what else can we do? Tormented and torn apart. I wish I could carry your smile in my heart for times when my life seems so low. It would make me believe what tomorrow could bring when today doesn't really know. Doesn't really know. I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I know you were right, believing for so long. I'm all out of love. What am I without you? I can't be too late to say that I was so wrong. I want you to come back and carry me home, away from these long, lonely nights. I'm reaching for you. Are you feeling it too? Does the feeling seem oh so right? And what would you say if I call on you now and said that I can't hold on? There's no easy way, it gets harder each day. Please love me or I'll be gone. I'll be gone. I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I know you were right, believing for so long. I'm all out of love. What am I without you? I can't be too late to say that I was so wrong. What are you thinking of? What are you thinking of? I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I know you were right, believing for so long. I'm all out of love. What am I without you? I can't be too late. I know I was so wrong. I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I know you were right, believing for so long. I'm all out of love. What am I without you? I can't be too late. I know I was so wrong. I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I know you were right, believing for so long. I'm all out of love. What am I without you? I can't be too late to say that I was so wrong. So lost without you. I know you were right. Ooh. Well, that was interesting. Let's check that one off. Get the right one here. Thank you very much. Okay, I think we're back to a regular skate in a regular direction. Sorry, having flashbacks to my college years when I worked at the roller rink. Hey, quick disclaimer that I know some of the words on here may be a little different from what you read or understood. Me too. I will try to correct them where I know they're correct, but in other cases, I just go with what's on there. There are a couple I went, I don't know about that. And there are a couple where I go, wow, I didn't know that's what they said. Well, that's half the fun of karaoke. But if you spot something, you go, that's not what they say. This is like a Vietnamese translation gone wrong. That's probably what it is. Okay, history lesson time. I think I just had a few events and a few other birthdays. So it is the 23rd day of the year 23rd day of the year. Whatever. It was on this date in 1849 that Elizabeth Blackwell is awarded her MD, 1849, take note of the year, by the Geneva Medical College of Geneva, New York, becoming the first United States' first female doctor. How about that? Congratulations to her. Charles Lindbergh, you remember him? First transatlantic flight, solo. Yep. Well, it was on this date. He testified before the U.S. Congress and recommends that the United States negotiate a neutrality pact with Adolf Hitler on this date in 1941. Wow, talk about throwing in the towel early. 1941. Let's just negotiate with him. How do you think that would have gone? It was also on this date in I heard somebody say, Man in the High Castle. It was also on this date of 1957 that American inventor Walter Frederick Morrison sells the rights to his flying disc. Okay, here's a Trivial Pursuit piece of the pie for you. Walter Frederick Morrison, flying disc to the Wham-O Toy Company, which later renames it as... Absolutely right. If you said Frisbee, you'd be right. The Bathyscaphe USS Trieste breaks the depth record by descending to 10,911 meters, which is 35,797 feet in the Pacific Ocean on this date in 1960. Wow, 61 years ago. They made it to the bottom. Also today, 1986, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inducts its first members. Get this. First members in 1986 included Little Richard, Chuck Berry, James Brown, I feel good, Ray Charles, Sam Cooke, Fats Domino, the Everly Brothers, Buddy Holly, Jerry Lee Lewis, Great Balls of Fire. I think we sang that once, didn't we? And Elvis Presley. Thank you very much. And January 23rd, 1997, Madeleine Albright becomes the first woman to serve as the United States Secretary of State. Woohoo! We're making progress. Also, Netscape announces Mozilla with the intention to release communicator code as open source on this date in 1998. That's right. If you have a birthday today, like Keith Lane and some of the others, you share it along with Italian pianist, composer, and conductor Muzio Clementi, born on this date in 1752. He's got you a few years on age, Keith, but not much. American actor Randolph Scott was born 123 years ago today. Whatever happened to Randolph Scott? Oh, hey, do you see what I did there with the musical reference? Some of you may have. Born January 23rd, 1925, American pianist, composer, producer, and conductor Marty Paich. American pop singer Joe Dowell was born on this date in 1940. He had some hit songs around 1965, which is a little before I started listening to the radio, unless it was in utero. He had songs that included Wooden Heart, Bridge of Love, and Little Red... No, not Little Red Corvette. It was Little Red Rented Boat. Thought I'd throw a Prince reference at you there just to see what you say. That just rolls off the tongue, right? Substitute those words into the Prince song Little Red Corvette and see what happens. Rutger Hauer, the Dutch actor, director, and producer, was born 77 years ago today, and also born on that same date in 1964. American singer, songwriter, and guitarist Jonathan Brooke. Her songs included Second Star to the Right and Because I Told You So and Crumbs. I think she was cleaning up after lunch when she wrote that third song, but hey, what inspired you to write this song? I don't know, just looking at the floor. American drummer and thrash metal band from the thrash metal band Testament, Louis Clementi was born on this date in 1965. Happy birthday. He's the same age as, well, whoever else was born in 1965 on this date. I didn't have anything really ready for that one. This has been your music history lesson for January 23rd, 2021, and we will now get into the third song that we started playing for the second song. Any comments to read here? Great group of inductees. The words don't make sense. Violent Femmes. We did Violent Femmes. That was like week 1 or 2, Craig. Last April. Come on. Get with the program. All right, let's rewind this so I have a chance to run for the other microphone. This one has a fun video. know, they're dancing like this. Father wears his Sunday best. Mother's tired, she needs a rest. The kids are playing up downstairs. Sister's saying in her sleep, brother's got a date to keep, he can't hang around. Our house in the middle of our street. Our house in the middle of our house. It has a crowd. There's always something happening and it's usually quite loud. Our mom, she's so house proud. Nothing ever slows her down and the mess is not allowed. Our house in the middle of our street. Our house in the middle of our house in the middle of our street. Our house in the middle of our. Father gets up late for work. Mother has to iron his shirt. Then she sends the kids to school. Sees them at a small kiss. She's the one we're going to miss in lots of ways. Okay, dancing time. Get out your air guitars. In the middle of our street, our house. In the middle of our. I remember when the game, everything was true. We had such a fine time. I always mess that up. Such a happy time. And I remember how we played Super Wizard Days with it. We'd say nothing could come between us. Two dreamers. Father wears his Sunday best. Mother's tired, she needs a rest. The kids are playing up downstairs. Sister's saying in her sleep, brother's got a date to keep, he can't hang around. Our house in the middle of our street. Our house in the middle of our house in the middle of our street. Our house in the middle of our house in the middle of our street. Our house in the middle of our house in the middle of our street. Our house. That is where we used to sleep. That one didn't end the same way that the song does, because they stick in there, our house, that is where we used to sleep. Yes, I remember that song by Madness. Like I said, fun video. Where are we? We are down to the final trivia question. Okay, it's the second trivia question. There we go, Craig. No, it was actually Sister saying in her sleep, whatever they said on there. Those lyrics were right. I had to look those up. Let's see. Last trivia question. What was the band known as Linkin Park originally called? Question, he asks. There's a band called Linkin Park. You might be familiar with it. What were they originally called? Was it Hybrid Theory, Reanimators, Meteora, or Zero? Spelled with an X, no less. Xero, Zero. Okay, you ponder that. I thought I knew, and my initial gut check was in the answer, which I'll get to in just a sec. So until then, let's rock out. I got my first real 6-string, bought it at the 5 and dime, played it till my fingers bled. Was the summer of '69. Me and some guys from school had a band and we tried real hard. Jimmy quit, Jody got mad. We should have known we'd never get far. Oh, when I look back now, no band because I was singing. Ain't no use in complaining when you got a job to do. Spend my evenings down at the drive-in, and that's when I met you, yeah. Standing on your mama's porch, you told me that you wait forever. Oh, when you held my hand, I knew that it was now or never. Those were the best days of my life. Oh yeah, back in the summer of '69. Oh, man, we were killing time. We were young and restless. We needed to unwind. I guess nothing could last forever, forever, no. Yeah. And now the times are changing. Look at everything that's come and gone. Sometimes when I play that old six string, think about you, wonder what went wrong. Standing on your mama's porch, you told me it would last forever. Oh, when you held my hand, I knew that it was now or never. Those were the best days of my life. Oh yeah, back in the summer of '69. Oh, it was the summer of '69. Oh yeah, me and my baby in '69. Oh, it was a summer of '69. Very nice. All right. Did you get the answer? We have some. Craig said Washington Park. Glenn says Lincoln Logs. Lancelot Lincoln Park. 0. Craig, hold on to that answer. We'll see if you're right. Paisley Park. Of course, we know some of these are just silly answers. I'm going to go back to that and that since we don't need the music anymore. Then it cuts off my head. Let's see. Lincoln Zoo. Nice, Teresa. Thanks. Hybrid Theory. That was my first choice, too. So the answer, what was the band known as Lincoln Park originally called? Well, Lincoln Park was at one time called Hybrid Theory. They started out as 0 with an X. For legal reasons, which is usually why a lot of this stuff happens, they eventually dropped both of the original names and settled on Lincoln Park. Linkin Park. That's how that was spelled in the chat. You got it right. That was a deliberate misspelling of the Santa Monica, California landmark Lincoln, spelled like President Lincoln, Park. I thought it was in Chicago. There is a Lincoln Park in Chicago. I had it wrong all this time. So not only did you learn what they used to be called, but now you know why they're called what they are, which is interesting. So that takes us to the end of the show. Thank you very much for joining. Hope I brightened up your evening a little bit, made your week a little bit brighter. We'll see you again next Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here. Thank you for watching. I totally spaced out and forgot to check. Nope, no comments on YouTube. All of them are on Facebook for whatever reason. So if you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much. If you're watching later on Facebook, hey, consider joining. It's a lively party, as you can tell. A bunch of jokers here having a lot of fun. So I will see you there. Stay safe, everybody, and I'll talk to you again in a week, if not sooner. Bye now.